Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today we're continuing with the crypto series and we're talking about Algorand. Oh, my sweet Algo. It's been too long since I've talked about Algorand and the news just keeps on coming out. I mean, come on, I gotta catch up. I gotta catch you guys up if you're not already caught up. So we're gonna talk about the news. We're gonna talk a little bit about accelerated vesting and then we're gonna talk about governance. Here we go, folks. Let's get into it. First off, I want to say something. I don't think about price. I barely even look at the price because I believe in this. Of course I look at price. Holy shit. Of course we all look at price. Everybody cares about the damn price, okay? And the price has been quite exciting, hasn't it? Holy moly. If you've been in this for a while, like a lot of us have been, we're extremely happy. We've gotten up to like 250 at certain points, and it's been pushing down closer to 2 recently. But yeah, no, for sure, it doesn't matter what the price does. I am long on this project. There is no chance I'm selling any of this, especially with governance coming up. So obviously, I don't care about the price as it pertains to me selling anything, but boy oh boy has the price been exciting. And so congratulations to all the longs out there and welcome to all the newcomers. I believe there is a lot further for this bad boy to run. So cool, price out of the way. Let's talk about some news. Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes, folks. The news just keeps on pouring in. And I haven't done a video since Algo Fest. It's a crime that I would like to apologize for to the entire Algorand community. There has been some stuff happening behind the scenes over at the ReCoop, and it's been an interesting time. But we're going to figure that all out on a different day, and we're going to talk a little bit about the news right now, the news of Algorand. So a few weeks ago, obviously, we heard about El Salvador using the Algorand blockchain for all of their government initiatives. This is huge, and I believe we'll probably be hearing about wrapped Bitcoin on the Algorand blockchain in the near future. And this was done in collaboration with a company called Koibanx. They're a Latin American company, and they've also brought another government initiative in Colombia. Right? So Koibanx, this relationship with Koibanx and Algorand is potentially huge in Latin America. So that's all very exciting. And then we had the announcement of a $300 million DeFi fund, roughly $300 million DeFi fund because it's 150 million Algo. That is a large amount. Algorand is investing in their DeFi. And holy crap, it's already blossoming. You got Tiny Man, Algodex, Yieldly, you got gaming apps like Smilecoin. There's just so much happening in DeFi already. And now they are investing another 150 million Algo, roughly $300 million worth. They are investing heavily. And the project is called Viridis, which means green, growing, young, all of this. I mean, as we all know, Algorand is a carbon negative blockchain ecosystem. Folks, this is amazing. They announced 2 SUPA grants, $5 million to a bridge infrastructure, bi-directional bridge from like Ethereum and back and other blockchains. And then they also announced a 5 million SUPA grant for an Oracle, kind of like Chainlink, but for Algorand. $100 million worth of this fund is going to go to liquidity in the DeFi section. I mean, folks, if you're not excited about Algorand, I do not know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They are doing everything. They're calling it Algo Autumn. So things every single day are happening. There's so much to be excited about with Algorand. So let's continue. Okay, so we got the $300 million going to DeFi. We have the government infrastructure of El Salvador, the government initiative in Colombia. What else? Oh, Skybridge Capital announced the fund called Unlocks. Anthony Scaramucci, the Mooch. Whatever you think about the Mooch, this man is very excited about cryptocurrency and he is the head of a fund with a lot of money, right? Anthony Scaramucci about Algorand. Algorand is going to be the winner in building the backbone for what institutions need and financial services companies need. Okay, buddy. Hey, Mooch, speak to me softly, sweetheart. Give me a big wet hug. Man, why am I always insinuating that I want to kiss these men? This is fucking disturbing. I don't. So yeah, they announced, Skybridge announced a fund called Unlocks, and it targets institutions to use blockchain to tokenize property, corporate securities, venture capital, and Algorand's gonna be the base of it. So Skybridge sees, they already have allocated something like $250 million worth. Algorand just announced that they're gonna support a handful of European stable coins. We got the Algorand World Chess Crypto Cup. I mean, we got Algorand and World Chess. You got the Algorand themed World Chess set. I mean, they've partnered up with chess. Just today, the Drone Racing League. They announced a $100 million 5-year contract with the Drone Racing League. Drones and chess, folks. This is like, what's happening? Everything is happening in Algo Autumn. We're about to all lock up our Algo in governance, and they're just going to keep on pouring on this news. Man, get in governance, folks. Okay, so let's move on. So all of that is just growing every single day. So look, the use in Latin America is insane. The DeFi is exploding. We're a carbon negative ecosystem that is going to appeal to financial institutions freaking like crazy. This is like, I'm a little excited. Can you tell? I'm a little excited to talk about Algorand. So let's move on. Okay, accelerated vesting. Now, I don't know if you know what accelerated vesting is, and I'll try to just say really quick how it works and what it is, okay? Early on with Algorand, they came up with a fund to incentivize and reward early backer relay node runners, okay? Which was very critical to the success of Algorand in the very beginning. We needed that infrastructure and that stability. And if you know anything about Algorand, you should know that there has never been any downtime with Algorand. It has run smoothly since the beginning. Fantastic, right? Anyways, a bunch of Algo was assigned to these early backers, right? And they were supposed to be fully distributed after the first 2 years. Cool. They realized that that was causing a lot of inflation. And in the beginning of the project, they didn't want to, because, you know, a lot of cryptocurrency projects die in the very beginning. And so they were putting a lot of pressure on the price. And so they renegotiated the terms with these early backers, and they gave them 25% more if they could spread out, instead of releasing these rewards over the first couple of years, that they could spread it out over 5 years, okay? And they incorporated inside of that 5 years that there would be an acceleration of the distribution if the price reached an all-time high 30-day moving average. So every time the Algo price reaches a all-time high 30-day moving average, they release more of the Algo to these early backers, and they speed along the 5-year time frame. Okay, well, it just so happens that Algo has had an incredible 2020 and 2021. So that accelerated vesting has been activated many, many times. And look, what was supposed to end in 2024, 2025 has been moved. The time frame for accelerated vesting and that entire early backer relay node runner program has been moved up way early. About 81% of that entire program is now complete, last I looked, okay? And if you've been paying attention to the price action recently, we are most definitely going to be approaching another all-time high 30-day moving average. So I suspect that even maybe today, some of this price action that we're seeing, the pressure that we've seen on the price this morning, because I think last I looked, we were down to like 207, and I don't know, I haven't looked in about an hour. So it could be lower, higher, I have no idea. But there does seem to be some pressure on it. It would make sense with the climb that we've had over this period that we are reaching all-time highs. Now, does this mean that the price of Algo is going to go down significantly leading up to governance? I don't know that for sure, because yes, these Algo will be released to these early backers, but are they planning on taking part in governance? Are they going to lock up those Algo? It doesn't matter. In the end, It is possible that you might get a dip leading into governance. I'll be looking for that. I won't mind adding some to my algo bag leading up to governance. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I've done my due diligence on Algorand, and I have been investing accordingly. And I hope you guys have too. And if not, $2 is a great deal, doesn't matter. So my point is this, is that it is possible we'll see a dip leading into governance. And this isn't financial advice, but maybe you take advantage of that. But it's also possible that those tokens get released to these early backers, and then they just hold on to them and stake them in governance and get that crazy yield that's coming to us. So we don't know how that's going to play out, but in the end, this is bullish as hell. Why is this bullish? Because that entire program is about to be completed. So 81% already. Now we're definitely at 30-day moving average all-time highs. This is about to be over. That inflationary thing is about to be complete. And we're entering into community governance, where you have this opportunity for this yield, this percentage of return on your algo. Oh my God. And they're calling this thing Algo Autumn. Clearly, every single day, there's new announcements. So we're going to all have our algo locked up, and they're just going to keep on announcing. DeFi projects are going to be going live. There's going to be opportunities for people. While everybody has their algo locked up, there's going to be all these DeFi opportunities. People are going to want to buy more algo so they can take part in all these projects and earn. It doesn't matter. My point is that when Lee Parsons dangled his $10 price target by end of year at AlgoFest, he might not have been bullshitting us. This is actually possible. $5 is clearly possible. Algorand is this growing, beautiful Italian supermodel just running along the beach, folks. That's not what you like. Maybe Algorand is this chiseled Italian man, That's not an Italian man. Guapo, muy guapo. No, that's Spanish. It doesn't matter. I'm going to stop doing that. But yeah. Okay, real quick. We'll do more about governance in an upcoming video, but governance is coming. If you don't know about governance, you should probably look into it. I will tell you what's happening real quick. So, Algorand is decentralizing its governance. So, the power that the Algorand Foundation had to distribute rewards and fund projects, and how they have a pool of algo that they've been distributing. They are now turning over the power of that fund to the community, and you will now vote on it if you are staking in community governance. So this begins Q4 of this year. We've talked about this in previous episodes. For this inaugural quarter of governance, you will be able to sign up for governance between October 1st and October 15th. It'll change as the program goes on. You'll be signing up in the last 2 weeks of each governance quarter. But right now, October 1st and October 15th, you can sign up. If you have the official Algorand wallet or a My Algo wallet or the Algo Signer wallet, it will all be really well integrated, and it will have banners for when you need to vote. And all you're going to have to do to take part in community governance is send a 0 transaction to a specified address, and in the notes you're going to write down how many algo you would like to stake into the program. It's going to be very easy. Just follow the Algorand Foundation Twitter account, follow my channel. I will keep you posted about it as we go. But yes, you're going to, between October 1st and October 15th, you're going to send a 0 transaction to a specified wallet address, and you're going to indicate how many algo you want staked in the program. And you're going to be very careful not to let your balance at any point in the Q4 dip below the amount that you've staked. Because if you go anything below the amount that you said you will stake, you'll lose all rewards. So don't do it. If an emergency happens and you need your algo back because you need to cash out, then you're going to lose all your rewards. But there's no penalty other than losing your rewards. So it's very risk-free. It makes a hell of a lot of sense if you believe in algo long-term to take part. Okay, so make sure, real quick, when you stake your algo in community governance, that you have at least one algo extra for any sort of transactions. When you vote, you may have to pay a transaction fee or something like that. So there's going to be things that you just be careful. Don't stake 100% stake 99.95% or whatever. Okay. So, yeah. And we're going to vote. I think in Q4 of this year, there's only going to be one vote. And it's going to be about how many rewards you earn moving forward. So you might as well want to vote about that. Okay. I'll talk more about community governance. And if accelerated vesting gets more interesting, I'll talk more about that. But I think moving forward here at the ReCoop, we're going to be talking to different projects. We're going to start doing some interviews of all the projects that are being built on Algorand. We're going to be covering the news. We have other things happening in the Algorand ecosystem for the ReCoop. I am stoked to be part of this community, and man, it looks beautiful. I hope everybody enjoyed Algo Fest 2021. This is a good time to be an Algo. It's a good time. You all know that. And if you don't know that, you should look into it. Not financial advice. All right, everybody. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. Do your homework.